वेलकम अगेन। सो आज हम प्रीवियस ईयर जस्ट एग्जामिनेशन में जो प्रॉब्लम आया था वो हम डिस्कस कर लेंगे। एंड दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम वाज फ्रॉम इलेक्ट्रोडायनामिक्स। ओके, सो एन electromagnetic field is given by E, which is a time dependent. Okay, E as a function of r and t equals to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q over r square theta of vt minus r cap. But this theta function is actually a step function and the magnetic field is 0. Okay, the corresponding charge density and the current density J are given by, so we have to find what is the charge density and what is the current density. Okay, electric field is given, magnetic field is given, both are time dependent quantities, and we have to find what is the charge density and the current density. Okay, so the electric field that is given, okay, E as a function of r and t equals to minus, no, it's not minus, it's minus 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square theta of vt minus r cap, and the magnetic field is 0. Okay, so these are our two fields, and we have to find what is the charge density and what is the current density. So first of all, remember that this theta function is the step function, or it's also called Heaviside function, and इसका जो ग्राफ आता है वो इस तरह का आता है. So this is x and suppose theta, then the graph will look like this. There is a discontinuity at x equals. Now we have to find, first of all we'll find what is the charge density. So उसके लिए हम क्या कर लेंगे, we'll use the simple equation, that is the Gauss's equation or Gauss's law, that is the divergence of the electric field is equals to charge density over the epsilon naught. Okay, but because the electric field is in spherical coordinates, so we have to use the formula of divergence in spherical coordinates. Okay, so हम लिखेंगे डाइवर्जेंस ऑफ ई के बदले 1 ओवर आर स्क्वायर डो बाई डो आर ऑफ आर स्क्वायर, एंड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड के बदले अपना वैल्यू, दैट इज माइनस क्यू अपॉन 4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट आर स्क्वायर थीटा ऑफ वी टी माइनस आर. Okay, equals to charge density of epsilon naught. So what we'll get, so we'll get this r square and this r square will get cancelled out, so we'll have simply 1 over r square dou by dou, and also we'll take q by 4 pi epsilon naught common, so q by 4 pi epsilon naught as common, so we'll have simply dou by dou r of theta function, theta of vt minus r equals to rho over epsilon naught. Okay, now you must have already read in mathematical physics that the derivative of the step function is the Dirac delta function. Okay, so if you can see here, और यहाँ पर हम डेरिवेटिव फाइंड कर लेंगे, इस रीजन में वो जीरो आ जाएगा, इस रीजन में डेरिवेटिव जीरो आ जाएगा, बट एट दिस पॉइंट एट x equals to 0 there is a large discontinuity, so the derivative in general is delta of x. Okay, so we'll use that here. So it's q over 4 pi epsilon naught r square, and the derivative will be the delta function of vt minus r multiplied by the derivative of this inner function. तो वो कितना आ जाएगा, -1. Okay, we have to take the derivative with respect to r, so that is simply -1 equals to rho over epsilon naught. Okay, and epsilon naught will get cancelled out, and we'll have simply rho equals to minus q by 4 pi r square del of vt minus r. Okay, we forgot one more minus was there, this minus here plus sign. Okay, which will not write. So this is our charge density, but it's not complete yet. Okay, it's not the complete answer for charge density. We'll see why. See, so this is our charge density, but if you look at the solution, it depends on time. So there is an outward flow to this charge density. So if we see here, suppose this is the origin, okay, and suppose we draw a sphere of radius r, suppose, and we want to find what is the outward flow of this charge, meaning to say in time dt how much charge has been flown out of this sphere, कितना चार्ज इस स्फीयर से बाहर आया इन टाइम dt में. So that will be the charge inside a small shell. ओके वो किसके बराबर आ जाएगा, इस शेल के अंदर कितना चार्ज आ गया dt टाइम में. क्लियर. सो हमें वही फाइंड करना है पहले. So the amount of charge that has flown out of this sphere will be the charge contained in this shell. इस शेल के अंदर कितना चार्ज आ जाएगा उतना ही इस स्फीयर से बाहर आ गया. So that charge dq will be equals to the charge density multiplied by the volume of the shell. So that is simply rho times dv of this shell, that is 4 pi r square dr. And what is rho? Rho we have already found here. So rho is q by 4 pi r square del of vt minus r. So dq will be equals to q by 4 pi r square del of vt minus r times 4 pi r square dr. 4 pi r square gets cancelled out. So the charge that has been flown outwards, that is dq equals to q del of vt minus r. Or you can also write it like this: the amount of charge that has flown out of the sphere equals to dq equals to q times del plus dr. Okay, or you can write or dq equals to q del of vt minus r. dr के बदले क्या लिख सकते हो तुम, vdd. Okay, so you can say in time dt this is the amount of charge that has flown outward. You can also write this thing, okay, q times del vt r times dr. Okay, now we'll use the continuity equation for charge because we have to conserve charge locally. So it means जितना चार्ज बाहर आ गया उतना ही इसके अंदर कम होना चाहिए. Whatever charge has been flown out of the sphere should decrease inside this volume v. तो कितना डिक्रीज होना चाहिए, so that is q equals to integral of same charge density, right? So it is q times del of vt minus r dr. ओके, जितना बाहर आ गया उतना ही अंदर कम होना चाहिए. तो कितना कम अंदर होना चाहिए, सो आई हैव टू इंटीग्रेट दिस फॉर दिस स्फीयर, ओके, और दिस वॉल्यूम v. तो क्यों तो बाहर आ जाएगा, इंटीग्रल del vt minus r dr. Now if you do the integration of the delta function, we'll get the step function back, okay, but with a minus sign because we're integrating with respect to r. So minus q times step function theta of vt minus r. So this is the amount of charge that has been decreased in time dt. तो अगर हमको चार्ज मिल गया we can find the density. तो चार्ज डेंसिटी किसके बराबर आ जाएगा, रो इक्वल्स टू, नाउ यू हैव टू सी वन थिंग, जो ये वाली चार्ज डेंसिटी आ गई हमारे पास, दिस वाज वैलिड फॉर एवरी आर एक्सेप्ट 0. so this was not possible for r equals to 0. okay, so this charge density should be valid only for r equals to 0. so for that case we have to use Vt minus R times del cube of R. That means this charge density is valid only for R equals to 0. Okay, for R not equal to 0, वो ये वाला था. Okay, so if we combine both of these, so the total charge density will be this part and that part. So minus q theta of Vt minus R del cube of R, and plus was the other term, other q by 4 pi R square del of Vt minus R. Okay, q by 4 pi R square del of Vt minus. So this is the full charge density. Clear? Now what we have to find? We have to find the current density. So current density का मतलब है how much charge has been flown outwards per unit time per unit area. So we know कि कितना charge outward flow हुआ है, is this or this. So current density will be dq upon the time dt divided by the area of this sphere. Okay, so it's equals to dq के बदले अपना वैल्यू देंगे either this or this. So you'll get q del Vt minus R Vdt divided by dt and area. Area of the sphere is 4 pi R square. So dt gets cancelled out. We will get our current density, that is J equals to q del of Vt minus R, there is V upon 4 pi R square. So this is our current density. So if we look at the options, it is option number D. Okay.